Hello everyone. Today we're going to crack open this Terminator 2 Judgment Day Arcade1Up arcade cabinet. All right, let's see what's inside. All right, inside the box you get the manual, you get the side panels, and a bunch more boxes. Let's crack these open and see what's inside those. All right, I unboxed a lot of the stuff. So here it is. That's the screen, the 17-inch screen. Here is the manual with all the contents. I believe that's the riser, and this is various other panels. We got our light and marquee and our speakers, and we got our guns and our control deck. The red and the blue doesn't really bother me. I'm just gonna keep that the way it is so that no one gets shot. So we'll keep it like that. All right, let's see what we got next. All right, an interesting part about this build is that the side panel is 2 pieces. So you need to put these together by putting these things on the back. So let's flip this around. You see these over here? So just line these up. Put these plates over here and then put them back together, and then put them together, and pretty sturdy, so it should stay together. It looks like the screen came with a little scratch or something on it. Hopefully it's something that's caught between the plexiglass and the monitor, so let's see if I can just get rid of it. All right, lucky for me, it just ended up being like a piece of fluff. It won't focus on it, but yeah, it's just a piece of fluff that's on there. All right, and here's the size without the riser. You can tell that it's only like a few inches below one of the other Arcade1Ups. That extended side panel definitely helps, and if this is the way that it's going to go in the future, then maybe we'll see a lot more bigger cabinets, which will be pretty cool. All right, let's put everything together. All right, this is the riser. It's a bit deeper, as you can see. So if you have your Arcade1Ups right up against the wall, you might have to maybe pull them out a bit to make them line up. All right, and now there is T2 built up beside my other Arcade1Ups. And look at that, it's pretty tall. The height is, it's about right. Yeah, it definitely feels like a more premium product. If they made all the other cabinets this height, this would be pretty cool. All right, let's go through some parts of this cabinet over here. So the guns, it has, you hear that? So there's, the pull is this much. It's a very small pull, but there's all this dead space over here. And you can hear that it's very plasticky, clicky. And over here, this turns the rumble on and off. And over here, that's the alternate fire grenade button. Over here, the guns are actually detachable, so it pops off. So that if you wanted to replace the guns or paint it, then you can do something like that. Something on this control deck that I don't really like. So all of this art, I'd like 2 start buttons. All right, this one's closer, so you can restart a lot because you need to. You're gonna die a lot. There's this live button. Not sure what the reason is. You can use this to pause, I guess, but don't press it twice. If you press it twice, if you press it once, it's gonna say like quit, and if you press it again, it's gonna take you back to the main menu. So there's no warning about that. All right, what I least like about this control deck is look at this on off and negative volume plus. This is like the cheapest AliExpress like knockoff like font. Like someone sees this, they're gonna think like this is a knockoff. Look at this on off switch on the MVC cabinet. Yeah, look at that. And then look at that. Yeah, that's not cool. So if I was doing a mod, I would be replacing, I'll be putting a sticker over these and making it look completely different. All right. Other than that, we got Arnold Schwarzenegger. See, I went to art school. I sculpted this on my first sculpting class. What a nerd. All right, so let's get into a game and I'll kind of demonstrate what the sound sounds like. All right, so the menu is controlled through the gun. So you can see there's a bunch of these options. Game difficulty. You can actually pick your start level, which is really interesting. I kind of wish that this game had like, you know, like in Area 51, you have the two different start options. You can start from the beginning of the game or halfway through the game. I wish that it had that with this. And now you can kind of do it yourself. You can pick which level you want to start in, which is interesting. All right. And let's get to it. Now the audio, let's crank this up so you can kind of tell what it sounds like compared to my voice. All right. You can see my cat castle in the reflection back there. Man, that speaker, I'm gonna have to move that on my game room. I'll have to move that because my rear firing audio really definitely needs to be removed. You know what I really like about this cabinet is the artwork and the size. The size is really nice. Like compared to like, let me just take a step back. Like see what the size is like. Look at that. And I hope that they make more like this, like a large size cabinets in the future.
Attachment Bay.
Okay, so this is what the clicking sounds like. So you hear that? So something about the audio is that it's not very loud. Compared to some of my other cabinets. So if I turn on like Final Fight, it is loud. But like, you hear that? That's a first gen cabinet, and it completely blows away Terminator, which is like the clicking is louder than the game. I guess that's arcade accurate because the arcades had a really obnoxious clicking as well. So I guess there's that. The thing about the guns is that there is a sweet spot. Okay, I'm gonna turn off Final Fight over here because it's a bit loud, unlike this cabinet. So if anyone is gonna mod, a speaker mod would be something that might be worthwhile to do. And then I can turn off. Now I can fire without having the clicking sound. Now I really like the clicking sound because I think that's a really important part of this game experience. If you ever played this in the arcades, the clickers were like the first things to go, and like actually having this in the house that has proper tracking. With the clicker inside, it feels really good. Like I had a local arcade that the grenade button didn't even work, so you know this is a pretty good deal, I think. So overall, I like this quite a bit. You can say I'm like a huge fan of 80s action films and 90s action films and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terminator, like all that stuff. So this for me is like pretty much a dream come true to have this in my house. And yeah, and I did really enjoy it, and I did like play through this whole game with my wife today, so you know she's into it too. And that's pretty much all I got to say about it. It's pretty cool. I haven't put the back panel on yet because I might do a sound mod, because the speaker, like, that's pretty disappointing compared to like a 1.5 gen cab like Final Fight. So other than that, that's it. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of this. That might be fun. Yeah, but I'll catch you later. Goodbye.